Ever played a game where most levels seem to be kind of logical? Um, you know, you go in an open area, maybe you're walking across some grass or whatever. Come inside, there's chairs and tables on the floor where they should be. For a sense of order, right? This next level of Thief is bizarre, but it's deliberately so because you learn later in the game you're kind of being tested. But the floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor, chairs are on the wall. You don't notice that at the bottom level, the bottom floor of the building, because it all seems relatively normal-ish to begin with. So you get to higher up rooms and you see a fire in the middle of the floor and explosives by a door and all this. So yeah, but that's transition. It's something I heard in a recent video. A Cheshire Vic said about Little Miss Hair Extension, Miss Fake. And I thought, finally, now you get it. There's a number of things I've thought of what's been said, I think. And you're saying it in different words, different ways to how I would say it, because I'm using things in a different lens, maybe through narcissism and these other things. But yeah, been trying to tell you this. It feels like for a few years down the line. But yeah, it's been funny. Talk about the absurdity of such people. It's comical because their attempts to be relevant or proving that they're irrelevant is comical. And of course, there is the darker side of it. Is like point out the errors of the ways of people like that because innocent people will get harassed, right? Like Charlotte, innocent individual getting harassed, and yeah, her recent begging for please talk about me. My greatest fear is being irrelevant. You are irrelevant. That's the most. I mean, for me, that's the most comical thing going that she's ever said. A certain one, and labeled as the company by Chash. And yeah, misery likes company, while it's convenient for the excuse me, for the individual, for the individual to be using other people to make them feel better, comforted. And when they're not miserable anymore, they move on. But this whole group is just infinitely miserable because they've dug so deep. And I don't think there's any way out for them whatsoever. And who they only got themselves to blame, though, is nobody's done this to them. Yeah. Bizarre, isn't it? I'll get to that in a separate video, perhaps, a bit more. Play Thief. Oh, I might need to sort the audio out as well. Where's that control? There it is. Got it. So, settings, sound, headphones only. Okay. I did put my headphones somewhere. Oh, there they are. Yeah. So, yeah, this is a bizarre level. I did play it a little bit already. Let me just, option. Don't need that. Yeah, I was 25 minutes into it already, but what we'll do is restart that. Yeah. And gotta be careful because, you know, in the last video, you see me clicking save. Depending on how you go navigating this level, you know, you've got to do that again, save, just in case. And it will aid us in progressing through a level faster than we would otherwise, because you don't want to like keep loading back too far behind. So, water arrows are going to be beneficial. And definitely moss arrows as well. And flash bombs, certainly, but we'll find water arrows. And most likely moss arrows, but certainly flash bombs as well throughout the level. That's a good usage of the money. Money we gathered from the last level, because we did a good job of stealing. And then we can sell those goods. So if you've seen the clip.
Probably not. But don't soft up though. Not me.
Yeah, if you've seen the clip of the last level.
What was that? Did you see?
The last video. You know, we gotta steal a sword. I think I'll do is put that out. It's just more shadow if I go across that way. And a rope arrow. I'm not going to go through the front door because there's too many, just too close to the guards. And a thief, a good thief. Are there any good thieves? I know Garrett in the Garrett the Thief universe of Garrett, the character you play. He's the anti-hero. Just looks after himself. He's not intentionally bad, not intentionally good. He just does what he wants to make ends meet and exist and do his thing. I kind of quite like that, actually. Yeah, people ask you, is like, oh, are you, what do people think of you? Are you a good or bad person? I just am. It's up to you. But if a lot of people you're around bitching about you, then you're probably not worth knowing, right? But you know, the thief is a far cry from anything real, of course. The game. Excuse me. So I'm gonna wait for a guard to come down here. We may as well use a bit of moss arrow here, just for this tiled area. That bit of tiling on the floor there will sound your footsteps a bit. No, nobody here. I know you've seen it. Something in the shadows. I'll knock you out. Pick that up. Off we go. Hide body. Somebody thought they saw something. I'll wait for them again to come round. Or maybe I'll be waiting too long. moss. Yeah, sort of fire arrow. And don't really need those, but I pick them up anyway. Whatever's needed to be picked up, I'll pick up anyway.
Hey, what was that noise? No, no, oh, that's the last time I jumped for rats. Who goes there? Too much coffees this morning. I'm twitchy as hell.
Just that one tile or whatever, just tippy tappy.
Gotta get home. The dinner is waiting and I'm starving and haven't eaten.
The guarding here, as you can hear. I'll save that in case he attacks us. We need some protection. What's he do? Walk through there and back around? Yeah. Huh.
Seems quiet enough now. Oh well. Get back there, you coward.
Hmm. So you see the building is like, yeah, relatively normal at the moment. Might be unusual to have a safe on a pillar. Yeah, wait till you see upstairs and other areas. Grab that. Yes, I told you, it's not quite the typical household. There's booby traps and things as well. So, save. Ah, okay. Hmm. don't know if a water arrow dispels these. The rest being bitten by mosquitoes. So far. Right. Ouch.
What I see there? Must have been rats. Hey.
Yeah, it's a big rat. I could use some of the food for just one extra shield, perhaps. Maybe not. Lots of secret areas, compartments, traps, test, all kinds of test, because it is a test. Yeah. What the? There we go. Don't want to step on that. Don't need it, but don't want to step on it, so I picked it up. Otherwise, it's boom right next to explosives as well, which is going to be death.
Someone there? Who is that?
Hmm.
Nothing to be seen now.
Key off him. The flash bomb here somewhere. There we go. I'll wait till he comes around. Cooey. Oh. Brutal. Oh, yeah, we came from that way, so go this way. Okay. Save, because there is a guard that walks around this way as well. Come on. Do papa. Do. I never quite understood why they did that. There's a mushroom. It's kind of an Easter egg. It's a mushroom that can be picked. They don't normally show up like that. It's a glowing mushroom, and you normally can't pick them up, but you don't actually show anything in your inventory either. It's just a thing. And maybe it was just a test for programming different things. Hmm. Oh yeah, we can get out of here, I think. Oops. Gone round in circles. Why? There we go. Now this room inside is a room which you later in the game have quite a nasty experience. You lose an eye, but you do later gain an eye, but it's got nothing to do with how they portrayed Garrett to have a unusual eye in the original, not the original, in the re-release, the 2014 release. The original storyline has completely been forgotten in that release of the game. It's a shame, really. But most, like 98, 96% forgotten. Because you still have Basso as a friend. If you remember the first level, not first level, the second level, is it? Because you do the Papid mission and then you do the prison Amorites level. You go save Basso, right? And he's passed out. Basso gets saved, so that's your friend Basso. In Thief 2, the first level, you're meeting Basso, you're doing him a favour. Genevieve, not a pigeon or blackbird, crow, whatever it is in the re-release, but an actual person that Basso has fallen in love with, and you're going to save her, and you don't, it's not normally something.
Who said that?
Not normally something that Garrett gets involved with, but it's his friend, so he does anyway.
Get back here, you coward!
That's upstairs. Oh no, maybe it's this one. regardless, upstairs or not. Have some deer meat, deer leg, deer leg. I quite like doing that. That's funny. Let's save in case there's any crazy guard after us. We need to get upstairs though, much further up. Because that's where the sword is, upstairs anyway. How much loot? 1,500 we need. And we have 1,041, so we're not doing too bad actually. You can hear somebody approaching. Got no moss arrows left, I think. Need to be somewhat more careful. Not those flash bombs. Huh?
Guys, I've got to get home. The dinner is waiting, and I'm starving. I haven't eaten since breakfast.
I love those. I was stuck in my head over the years. The banter from the guards is.
Who's noising about, Ben? That's the last time I jumped for rats.
Yeah, the moaning from the guards, the banter, the conversations. When are they gonna bring me my dinner? That's what I want to know. When are they gonna bring me my dinner? That's one of them. Yeah, that's some guard lonely in a basement, moaning about nobody bringing in his dinner yet.
Someone making noise? We'll find you soon enough. All right, you're in for it now, thief.
Easier to walk around with them without them about now. So we're definitely having that. That must be worth something because it's big. Educated guess. How much we got now? We have 1,241. If I'm reading that right, it's very small text there on my screen. Oh yeah. Weird area. Some of the doors you open, it triggers triggers that firing past us from that face. Kind of looks like some weird alien face. I don't know, cone head sort of thing. I think this room is where we find a key. Important keys again. A key to greenhouse. That's the one. So what the scroll says is, the one who trespassed your greenhouse is chattercised. He did not know the rules, but spies there no longer. Oh yeah. What's in there then? Don't remember that door. Oh. Oh, it's just another way around. I see, it goes around a circle. These aren't important, these scrolls. I like to see what they say sometimes. That's the other one. Drop that one. You can drop things if you pick them up as well. No. It's this way then, and not accidentally pick up something. No, it's that one. Oh, do they both say the same thing? Let's find out. No. A city tribune, a woman from Shalebridge who has who was acquitted of charges of robbery in the city court last week, has been kidnapped by members of the Order of the Hammer. That's the Hammerites. The ones that you save Basso from, the Hammerite prison, if you've seen the second video up. The woman is apparently being held in squalid conditions in Crag's Cleft prison. Yes, well, we've been in Crag's Cleft prison, and the conditions aren't really very nice at all. Whereas the Hammerites did not cite any official reason for the incarceration. One of the order was quoted saying, "She hath sinned in the builder's eyes, and thy slothful laws have touched her not at all." Okay. In other words, they felt like she insulted their religion, so they incarcerated her. How dare she? Alright. Hammerites, you can stick your religion right up your butt where the sun don't shine. Screw you. So now we're gonna unlock this one. Maybe it's not. Oh, maybe I need a key for that one, but looks like perhaps. Do I have? What keys do I have? Ah, that opens. So even further up, I'm sure there's a few things that we need to perhaps gather. But yeah. Peekaboo. This is right up the area where we need to be, I think, for the sword, to gather the sword. The sword is suspended with some magical rings and a thing that keeps the rings going or whatever above it. But there's ways to... You can still pick the sword while it's suspended though as well. If you know how to get on the platform where above it's where it's suspended, but you'll see. Oh, here's a bizarre area as well. And lo and behold, I've fallen off the edge. Should have saved that. I did. Well, thankfully. Great. Yeah. That's a good save. Just in time.
made that noise?
Boss is dangerous today.
I thought he'd a good mood.
Yeah, I told you. Good moods. That's the worst.
Huh? A noise? Hiding won't save you, thief.
So through there's a sword. Back off over here. Hope it's not too dark for you. That's the idea, though, is to hide in shadow.
Over there.
Particularly then there's several guards looking for you.
I'll find you.
I'll find you. I got 7 flash bombs, so we should be pretty good anyway. Wherever there's a flash bomb, pick it up. They come in very handy.
All right, where are you? Come out and face.
Crap, how did he see me?
I know you're around here somewhere.
Not sure why I'm there, not sure how he saw me or whatever.
All right, where are you? Die!
I'm right in a shadow. No fair.
Hey, come back here. Come out and face me, thief.
Stop at once and put your hands up.
Hello? Hey, who are you? I can wait, Taffer. I can wait. Don't make me come find you.
Oh, you'll be able to see a bit more now coming up through. Not so dark. So this is above those rings. This. Ian, let me get up. Damn. We get in there. Come on. There we go. So, yeah, there's a sword. There's some weird thing helping to magic the sword in suspension. I have a sword, but this is the sword we need to steal. I'll chop it down with this sword and gain a new sword. Now, you should be able to, but you gotta be careful. Scoot onto one of the rings. Ah. Paints on this. It is doable. We'll have a couple of goes. If we can't, we'll just go from a different angle. Oh fuck. Concentrate. And to constipate. One more try. I know it looks ridiculous, but it is possible. I've done it before. Maybe just. There we go.
Time to take my new sword and get out of this crazy place.
I think we need some health potion after that. Of course you did. It was me. Let's flash bomb these guys. Or wait till somebody comes through first. Knock that out, person out, and then flash bomb these two. There's one way around it. Come on. Come on, come on. No. Alright.
Look over there. Got an intruder. Who are you?
If something doesn't come to you, go to it, I guess. I was getting tired of waiting. The background sounds, the giggling and the creatures and all that, it all adds to the atmosphere. Is pretty cool. You get a good sense that you're being tested, you're being watched. You're kind of a pawn on a big chess piece. Who ends up saving the world, actually? Saving it from this pagan god. He wants to bring darkness and fear upon mankind. It's a power thing. It's always a power thing, right? People are far more easier to control if they're afraid. That's just another way up and round. It's a crazy, crazy layout. There's nothing through there, if I remember rightly. There's a dead end. Just a wall. That is crazy. Yeah. Oops, back. Oh yeah, that's the... There's water arrow in here. Yeah. Yeah, it's surprising what you remember from the game. Just little bits here and there. Everyone's different, I guess. We don't need that area anymore. We're gonna jump down, find the greenhouse. We need to steal a bit more. What we got? 1,471, is it? Something like that. Just... Oops, stuck. Go for a swim and get some water arrows. Ah, it's close. It's thankfully looking the wrong way. The greenhouse is through here. Key to the greenhouse. That one. A weird zigzag wall layout. And end up going round and round it and think you've gone everywhere, but you haven't. You missed this little bit in between. Did that first time I played. Rackle's Tomb of Magic. Introduction. It is the erudite practitioner of magic who, in these days of pseudo wizards carelessly wield enchanted materials, retains the secrets of those of commanding the palpable sorcery found in the world of nature. For it was from listening to the hidden whispers of ancient oaks, of creeping vines, of desert sandstone pillars that civilized people first learned the abstruse ways of magic. And we'll read that. Constantine. Mr. Constantine, I do hope that our final renovations have met with your approval, and I would again like to thank you for your business. As one of the few lay architecture houses in the city, we found that we have quite a bit of proving ourselves to do, and the patronage of someone such as yourself is always appreciated. If there's anything else that you would like built or modified, please let us know. Please also rest assured that we have no objections to taking further payment in this form. I don't know what form they had. Though we are, of course, deeply curious as to where you obtained such a quantity of raw gold. Okay. It's paid in gold. Lionel Kaufman. Well, Mr. Kaufman, your architecture is crazy. You're a madman. And you're dealing with some very dangerous individual. But it is what it is. His minions, his creatures, live deep in the ground. That's how they got the gold. Basically. It should be something in here. Yeah, those. Okay, so... Oh, we're nearly there. 1,836. Oh, yeah, 1,500. Don't kill any of the guards. Get out of the mansion. Find and obtain a sword. Find some incriminating evidence on Constantine. Gets lots and lots of gold, but that's not the worst of it. So we may as well just... Before we leave, though, I want to just pop up here. Where there's some money here as well, somewhere, I think. Or is it this end? Or there was something. Yeah. Didn't quite see it. We gone overshot our money amount yet again, which is cool. Ah. Damn. And again, I need to shoot a different arrow, get closer to the... Where is that? closer to this end. Okay. Or swimming through it. So yeah, more loot. There is weapons up there. It's moss arrow, water arrow, and fire arrow. Leave that. Off we go then. Hold on.
Garrett, it's Victoria. I trust you made it back alive. You've done well, Garrett. Come with me and bring the sword. There is someone you have to meet. It's time for the payment you've been promised.
Yes. A refreshment, Mr. Garrett. I'm in the possession of a superior brandy that has the most restorative effect.
I prefer my payment in cash, not liquor, Mr.
My apologies. I've been watching you, Mr. Garrett. So closely, in fact, that I'm afraid I'd forgotten we haven't actually met yet. I am Constantine.
All this time I thought you were gonna pay me. You've brought me here to kill me?
But you have it all wrong, Mr. Garrett. Would it surprise you to know that it was I who hired you to steal my own sword? Yes. You see, Victoria and I are...
Old associates.
Yes. You were being tested, do you understand? And I must say you more than live up to your reputation. You are quite an extraordinary thief.
Testing me? What is it you want from me, Constantine?
I am a collector, Mr. Garrett. But there are some items that are not available for purchase. They must be acquired using other means. In this case, the item in question would be best acquired by thieving. Not simple thieving. No. I need an artist like yourself.
What exactly is this item?
It is the gemstone called the Eye, for its unusual
Appearance.
Yes. Kept hidden in the sealed cathedral deep inside the halls of the scum Hammerites. Oh, but forgive me. You are possibly friendly with the Order of the Hammer.
No. Fanatics make unreliable friends.
Excellent. I am prepared to offer you quite a sum. 100,000 upon receipt of the Eye.
I don't see how I can refuse such an offer.
Marvelous. Victoria can fill you in on all the particulars. And Mr. Garrett, the sword, keep it. You have earned it, but also, I believe you'll find it useful in your quest.